So sad. Death. From the very day that we are born, we begin to die. So that kind of means that we're all born to die. And you know what they say also, nobody gets out alive. So since we know that death is inevitable, and it's one of the things used to cite examples of constancy in the saying, as constant as death and taxes, then why is it something that we shy away from talking about or even thinking about? Why is death in the same category of things like sex and money, things that we use or do every single day but never want to talk about? Why is death a taboo subject? Now, some psychologists actually believe that this societal and cultural phenomenon of death being a taboo subject is actually the reason why we have lots of wars, crime, and is the reason behind all of man's inhumanity to man. And why do they say so? They say it's because we always feel like we can come and do it again tomorrow. We can always redo or undo at a later time. That is why lots of people commit crimes or are nasty to their fellow human being. Take this for example. Say your cleaner smashes your precious china or silverware, and then you're screaming at her, you slap her, or you do this. Now, pause and rewind that scenario. Assuming you knew that the second that plate falls on the floor and smashes, you would have a heart attack and die. I promise you, you wouldn't see that plate as a big issue. You probably just laugh and be like, you know what, just pack it up, I'll buy another one. But they say it's because we have been trained or raised to always push death to the back of our minds, that is why people are actually cruel to each other. And these psychologists who made this study are actually advocating that you should make death a foremost thought in your mind from the second you wake up to the second you go back to sleep. And I feel like this has religious implications, because for the religious, we believe that this world is just a place we're passing through to go to this beautiful paradise where everything is going to be all right, and we just have to do good here to get there. So if getting there is the ultimate destination, then that means that death is just a gateway to where we truly belong. So in that case, why do we always see death as a bad thing? I think Fela said it best: everybody won't go heaven, nobody won't die. Or was it Fela who sang that song? Somebody sang that song though. Everybody won't go heaven, nobody won't die, or Exodus. Anyway, you get my point. So these people are advocating that you should actually unlearn that habit you were taught of never thinking about death, and actually think about death more often, because they say before any interaction with somebody or any altercation or any action you take, if you pause and say to yourself, this may be the last thing I do in my life, I promise you your reactions and your actions will be totally different. And as opposed to we also thinking that death is a gloomy thought and we shouldn't think about it because it's depressing, they say that when you think about death more often, it will actually motivate you to go out and get it, to go out and become all you want to do. And with that surge of motivation, knowing that, man, I need to do this thing now, it will actually make you more productive, and they say overall happier as a person, because because the happiness part comes from the fact that you'll be interacting better with people, you'll be trying to get along better with people because you have that thought in your head. So don't be depressed at the thought of death. See death as a good thing because it's inevitable. So why see it as a bad thing? In the words of Socrates, he says, an unexamined life is not worth living. Because if you don't stop always and examine your life and check yourself, you just keep on reacting to everybody else's actions to you, as opposed to stepping back and analyzing things and taking the reins of control on your life. And another philosophist said that life well lived is long enough. So that's my so sad. So like I said, think about death more often. Put everything you do, every plan you make, every action you take in that perspective of this might just be it. And I promise you, it's going to motivate you. It's going to make you also more productive, because there's another saying that says, give a lazy man the job and he will find the fastest and easiest way to do it. So when you know that maybe time is against you, you're going to become more creative in the way you go about things, and you'll be happier because you have more lasting relationships with people, and people management is also crucial in success in life. That's my So Says. Always remember to practice your empathy, and empathy means what you don't want somebody else to do to you, don't do it to another person. So before you do anything, stop, ask yourself, would I like this to be done to me? And if the answer is no, don't do it to another person. Thank you, my special one, for watching. You know, watching So Says makes you a special one, and I love you. I appreciate you. I will always be here to converse and gist with you because I'm not going anywhere. This is So Says, Conversations of a Lifetime, and I love you.